Hi everyone, it's Marina and Steve, the founders of Trust Your Gut. We are here today in Chandler, Arizona at our Trust Your Gut manufacturing plant. We are going to show you behind the scenes on how the tea is processed.
Today, we're going to meet with Dean, who's the director of our production facility. He also helped us curate all our teas. He's right inside. Let's go meet him.
Come on, come join us.
We are here in our warehouse where when our products come in, the first place they come to is right through that door. Before we ever take delivery on any of our products, these products are presented to us with third-party certificate of analysis. And the certificate of analysis comes from a third-party lab where the products are sent to before they ever reach our facility to get tested to ensure that they're free of any pests, they're free of any mold, they're free of any yeast, salmonella, or any other potentially harmful toxins. So as an organic manufacturer using organic teas and organic herbs, we have to be especially careful of how we go about ensuring this process. So it's very important to us in this step. So when we are creating new blends, this is a station that we use to keep small batches of each of these products so that we can pick and pull from these and use them in small quantities to create these mini micro blends that are used for tasting. So as we go through each of these different products, we can decide which ones work out to be the best fit for the blend based on the specific purpose, the intention, and the outcome that you're looking from these products.
As you go through the blending process of this, how do you incorporate taste as a key element? Because we all know when you drink tea, taste is one of the number one things to it. So how do you manage that?
So I think the taste component is very important in terms of using ingredients that have a nice aroma, something like a cinnamon or a peppermint or a spearmint. While when working with other herbs like mugwort, these herbs generally don't have a very good taste profile. They don't look very nice, but they are very effective. So we want to try and pair them together to create a nice, the tea term might be mouthfeel, so that when the consumer has that sip, they're tasting something that does have a bit of an earthiness to it, but yet it's pleasant when they sip it down.
We had a question that we want the Trust Your Gut tea family to understand is when we blend those teas, we want to make sure the composition on one tea bag is the same as the other. How do you ensure that the blending is really complete and done so that every tea bag has the same composition?
We use a process that involves blending the teas together, flavoring these teas together, and then using a grinding process that grinds them all to the same leaf size. These are the filters essentially that go into our grinding machine and that are used to grind the tea to a specific cut size. So if we're looking at something that we're going to make as a large cut leaf, it would go through something like this. So we're here in our production room right now where our teas are being manufactured and produced from the blended products into tea bags. Tea bags, I know, were something very important to you, ensuring that you are minimizing your carbon footprint, using eco-friendly, environmental-friendly, biodegradable products wherever possible. And we're trying to stay on point with that by using an eco-friendly tea filter paper. As we look up close with these tea bags, they're sealed, they're cut, and the paper that's used is thin enough and woven enough where it allows for it to become very porous. This is also very durable. So these bags are not going to break apart easily as some bags do. So one of the most challenging parts of that process when it comes to manufacturing tea bags is to ensure that every tea bag is blended the same with the same herbs in each bag and weighs exactly the same. And it gets back to the importance of USDA organic certification, that everything has to be traceable back to its original source and everything has to be made the same way. In this case, the tea is weighed out at exactly 2 grams. So you'll notice that this counter down here is weighing it through a scale system that brings it to 2 grams, at which point it drops the tea through the chute into the tea bag and it proceeds to fill up again.
So in essence, 2 grams per bag, 30 bags per pouch. That's about 60 grams in each of the Trust Your Gut teas that goes out to each client.
So we're here in the final stage of our production process, which is the sealing process. At this stage, we want to make sure that every bag is sealed exactly the same, straight across the top. We have a limited amount of space to work with to seal the bag because the one thing we want to avoid is encroaching into that tear notch. It's a minor detail, but to the customer who receives this package, we want to make this as easy as possible for them to tear this open. So for that to happen, our production team will run this bag through and ensure that each bag is guided through the process so that the seal across the top is exactly the same on each package straight across.
I hope one thing that was made clear today is all the tea was manufactured in one facility, one location. That was important to us. My favorite part, however, it was all made in the United States.
100%. I couldn't agree with you more. We wanted to thank our Trust Your Gut community today for taking the tour with us. We hope you guys enjoyed it. And don't forget to always trust your gut.